Welcome to the SANS Science Experience video podcast. If you enjoy deep dives into the mathematics of our world, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Between 1988 and 2018, a single investment vehicle generated a 66.1% average annual return. Even during the 2008 financial crisis, it yielded 74.6%. This is the Medallion Fund. It's built on the belief that market movements are a stream of non-random patterns hidden within global noise. The architect of this system was Jim Simons. He founded Renaissance Technologies with a strict no economists rule, preferring to hire mathematicians and physicists who had no prior experience on Wall Street. Simons was a geometer and a former codebreaker for the National Security Agency. He treated market data as an encrypted signal, viewing price fluctuations through the same lens he used to decrypt linguistic or cryptographic ciphers. To execute this vision, Renaissance didn't build a traditional trading floor. They constructed a supercomputing infrastructure. Today, we are going to tear down that architecture layer by layer. This performance wasn't driven by business intuition, but by a high-volume, automated system that treats the global market as a massive data processing problem. The first layer of this machine is its senses. Every day, the system ingests 40 terabytes of new data, adding to a massive data warehouse that already holds petabytes of historical records. Their research scans records dating back to the 1700s, including Japanese rice prices and British wheat data. The machine correlates this with modern weather trends, shipping manifests, and even lunar cycles to identify patterns that repeat across long historical cycles. Processing this volume requires a specialized toolset, the KDB Plus time series database and its associated language Q. This allows researchers to query billions of price ticks across centuries in a fraction of the time required by standard databases. This infrastructure ensures that even the largest datasets are immediately searchable for the microscopic, fleeting patterns the machine is programmed to exploit. That brings us to the brain. In the early 1990s, current CEO Peter Brown and a team of researchers arrived from IBM's speech recognition group, bringing a unified architecture to the firm's modeling. They utilized hidden Markov models, math used to predict the next word from observable patterns. In markets, these identify regime transitions early. Using Python, researchers apply kernel methods to map data into higher dimensional spaces, uncovering correlations between emerging market currencies and domestic technology stocks. To ensure the machine isn't trading on random noise, the firm employs a rigorous validation process where over 99% of identified signals are discarded, with only those demonstrating high statistical significance across multiple market cycles reaching production. The brain layer focuses entirely on mathematical probability, operating without the need to explain why a price movement is occurring. Once a signal is validated in Python, it is translated into the muscle layer. Here, the core trading engine is written in C++ to achieve the ultra-low latency required for high-frequency execution. The physical hardware is immense, 50,000 computer cores and 200 gigabit global connectivity. This allows the fund to execute between 150,000 and 300,000 trades every day. Protecting this capital is the shield layer. It uses the Kelly criterion to mathematically determine the optimal size for every position. If volatility rises, the system automatically reduces its exposure as an automated safety mechanism. This allows leverage up to 20x while remaining market neutral. By balancing long and short positions, the fund eliminates exposure to broad market trends, profiting instead from the relative movement of thousands of securities. This systematic approach effectively separates the fund's capital from the human sentiment and emotional fluctuations that drive retail market crashes. The machine's reliance on historical data faced a documented challenge during the 2025 Quant quake. During this period, the firm's public funds saw significant losses as the models encountered volatility patterns that were not present in their 300-year database. This was driven by narrative-fueled volatility, rapid price movements triggered by social media surges and retail sentiment, rather than traditional statistical factors. In response, the firm has begun exploring the integration of large language models. These are designed to process the narrative velocity of the modern internet, turning social sentiment into a computable variable for the models to ingest. The history of the Medallion Fund shows a system in a state of constant learning. When stripped of human emotion, the architecture iterates, finding measurable signals within the erratic behavior of global markets. Thank you for joining this episode of the SANS Science Experience video podcast. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.